What's going on, everyone? Pinky here. We're back with some more drafting action. Today, we got a little bit of a treat. We're doing the Arena Powered Cube that's been brought back here towards the end of the set of. I don't even remember what the name of the current standard set is. Either way, Powered Cube, tons of fun. It's got cards from all over Magic's history, some real powerful ones, including the Power 9. So you can get some really crazy decks going. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm not particularly good at this format. I'm still learning a lot of the cards and things like that. So you have to bear with me here. This might be a rough one. Either way, let's get into it. Our pack one here. Nothing that's too crazy that stands out to me. Like I do like playing like the blue artifacty decks. So like Mox Opal and Palantir are both good hits. Teferi is another good control-y card. Narset's also pretty good. To be honest, nothing I'm too over the top excited about first picking here. Like either of these artifacts really jump out at me as like a slam dunk first pick. Fiery Confluence is pretty good. It can go in the aggro decks and in the more control-y decks sometimes. So this is tough. This is a tough pack one pick one. I'm kind of leaning towards the Fiery Confluence. I've been wanting to play Boros aggro, and I never seem to get there. But, Fiery Confluence, Bone Crusher Giant, both really good in that deck. For me right now, it's between like the Confluence and the Teferi, I think. Remand's also solid. My heart says Remand, but I think we're going to take the Fiery Confluence here. Start with that and see where it leads us. Okay. So, there's a couple good blue cards in this pack. Pinnacle Emissary also really good in an artifact deck, so getting punished for not taking one of those artifacts. That being said, if we wanted to keep going red aggro route, we could get Magda's. It's just a solid aggressive 2-drop, make some treasures. These blue cards, they're not bad, but they're not anything too insane. I think we might just keep taking the red cards here and just see what we can put together. Okay, here. Wheel of Fortune is a red card, but I don't know if it's probably good in aggro, actually. Discard your hand, so if we curve out, can Wheel of Fortune only discard maybe like 1 or even 0 cards and refill our hand. That's pretty powerful. Path to Exile is just a premium removal spell in any white deck. Saheeli is really good in artifact decks, so again, we're kind of getting punished for not taking the artifacts early. Channel's definitely a powerful card if you have some big fatties that are only colorless mana. Like there's quite a few Eldrazi, a couple Emrakuls, Ulamog, things like that. Channel can be really good for getting those out. I think we're just going to stick with the Wheel of Fortune. I like draw 7s, so I'm just going to slam that and not look back. Ooh, sneak attack here. Oh my god, so many blue cards. We might end up kind of diverting from our original game plan of red aggro and start taking some of these blue cards, because had we taken Mox Opal, Trinket Mage, fantastic for grabbing that. Sneak Attack's not bad. Sneak Attack could honestly be a reasonable pickup here. There's another draw 7 in Echo of Eons. That's another one I really like. Both of these draw 7s go very well with the Narset we saw in the first pack. Narset has a static ability. It just says your opponents can't draw more than 1 card per turn. So you play something like a Wheel of Fortune, you can make your opponent discard their entire hand, and then they can only draw 1 card. So that's definitely a good way to hose your opponent. I'm pretty torn here. I want to take the Echo or the Trinket Mage. I feel like I should take Sneak Attack. We're just going to take the Echo. We're going to take the Echo. We're not going to look back. We may regret some of our early picks, especially pick 1, pack 1, taking the Fiery Confluence over, Mox Opal or the Palantir, but we shall continue on. Thalia really good in Boros aggro. Chromehost Seed Shark is really good in any spells heavy deck. It's a couple of good red-blue duels. Red and 6 is not bad, especially in like a landfall based, not necessarily landfall, but any land-based decks. There's some pretty good land strategies. Strip Mine, Wasteland, ways to play lands from your graveyard. Fast Bond allows you to play multiple lands per turn, so that can really get out of hand if you can assemble something like that. With what we have so far, the only card that's like not going in a red-blue spellsy deck would be Magda. Any of these other cards are fine. So I think with that in mind, we're going to take the Chromehost Seed Shark here. And see what else we can get past to us. So Robber of the Rich is a good aggro card. Fear of Missing Out, also a good aggro card. Portable Hole as well. A couple of black cards. Leovold's good, but pretty far away from playing casting a Leovold with our current cards we've taken. So I don't mind taking Robber of the Rich here. Fear of Missing Out might be a potentially better option, actually, because when it enters, you get to discard and draw. Okay, convinced myself there. I'll take the Fear of Missing Out. Okay, some more good aggro options here, like the Generous Plunderer is a really solid red aggro card. Zorn Orb can be used in a land combo deck to gain infinite life. Urza's Bauble, just nice little filler card to draw an extra card. 0-mana artifacts, though. Both of these hittable off Trinket Mage that we didn't grab, so... Shieldbreaker is not bad either. It's just, 2-1, but the flexibility of being able to destroy an artifact when there's many powerful artifacts in this format is always a good hit as well. I think we'll take the Plunderer. Here, it's nothing we're really too excited about, to be honest. I don't really want this Jace. Fire Blast, so maybe a good finisher. Not too happy with how this is going so far. We're going to take the Fire Blast, I guess, but see how this goes. All of our 2-drops are kind of aggro only cards, in my opinion. Maybe the Fear of Missing Out could be played in a non-aggro deck. But okay, this is actually a really nice surprise here. Mox Opal did wheel, but Narset with our 2-draw 7s is just too good to pass up. There's also a Remand and a Steam Vents wheeled, so it looks like blue is pretty open with both of these cards coming back. They're both very strong. So we probably just taking the Narset here over the Mox Opal. I think the effect of each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn is just too good to pass up with 2-draw 7s already in pack 1. So we'll take the Narset. Okay, Pinnacle Emissary. So whenever you cast an artifact spell, which we're not really too heavy on at all. In fact, we have no artifact spells yet. But in terms of, hedging for the future, could take the dual land. We could take the Talisman, but I think taking the Pinnacle Emissary right now is just a nice pickup in case we do start moving more into artifacts. Okay, here we have a Fairy Mastermind and a Consider. I'm considering taking the card draw. Fairy Mastermind also goes well with the draw 7s, allowing us to draw an extra card. I do like Consider, though. I think we're just going to take the Consider. Okay, now here we have Treasure Cruise or Aether Spellbomb. I think we'll take the Treasure Cruise. Looks like we are going to blue-red spells, so I don't know if we're going to be playing any of these 2-drops, to be honest, but we'll keep them in the list for now. Let's see where the rest of this pack. Okay, so River Pyroverge, nice dual land to pick up when we're already in red-blue. Have to see what pack 2 brings us here, see if we can continue on the red-blue artifact theme. Okay, Robber of the Rich is definitely what we're just going to be grabbing here. And probably nothing in this last pick. I don't remember what would be wheeling from this pack, so. Wow, Faceless Looting, hilariously a great card for us right now, so we like that. Oh, and there's some good options here. Oops, I'll keep it in this view. Show and Tell, pretty powerful if you have some big creatures that we don't have any of right now, so that's not really too high on our priority list. There's a Wasteland, which I mentioned earlier, with like the landfall deck, or just any land centered deck. Destroying non-basics when there's lots of non-basics is always nice. I do like the Coveted Jewel. Drawing 3 cards and then tapping to add 3 mana is pretty nice. Lelia is a very strong card. So currently it's between Coveted Jewel and Lelia for me, I think. Talisman would also be a okay pickup here, but man, I think I gotta go to the Coveted Jewel. Yeah, we're gonna take the big artifact. Ooh, and then we get past an Urza. Urza, very strong. When he enters, you create this 0/0 token that gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. You can also, with an ability on Urza, just tap an untapped artifact to add a blue mana, and then that big one at the end there, 5 mana, shuffle your library, exile the top card, and you can play it without paying its mana cost until end of turn. Is pretty nuts. So I think that's going to be our slam dunk pick here. Pack 2, pick 2. Nothing else we're really missing out on here. I guess the Ketria Triome and Tundra could be options for us, but take the Urza and be happy about it. Oh, okay. Again, we're getting some nice, and a booster tutor. Getting some nice options here. Balance is very strong, especially in more low creature control-y decks. So let's just say we're taking out all those aggressive 2-drops that we don't really care too much about. And now all of a sudden we're sitting at 3 creatures. So balance at full effect when you have less creatures and your opponent has more. You can really wipe the board with them. Jace is not bad. Upheaval can be good. A few ways to dump out your hand with some, maybe a couple 0-cost artifacts. Mishra's Bauble is not a bad pickup. I think balance is just too good to pass up here. It's an Arid Mesa, which would be an alright pickup for us as well. Yeah, it's between balance and Jace, and I think balance is going to just take the edge here, so we'll grab that. And now there's a polluted Delta, so blue fetch is always good to have. Lightning Bolt would also be a solid pickup here. Fabled Passage just for some fixing. I'm kind of inclined to take the Lightning Bolt. Like we're definitely playing blue-red. I just don't know what kind of blue-red deck we're playing, so Bolt just slots nicely into any deck playing red as just a very mana-efficient removal spell. Okay, now here... Damnation is good, but we're not playing black at all. I think Seer, 2 mana, 4 damage is probably going to be the choice. It's just going to be better than Tribal Flames pretty much always. And, Galvanic is 1 mana, 3 damage to a creature, but I already have one of those effects, so taking a Seer to take out something a little bit bigger is probably nice. Grab that. Crucible of Worlds. This is the card that helps the land decks thrive. So imagine you have a wasteland. You can sacrifice it. Sacrifice your wasteland to destroy a land. Wasteland goes into your graveyard. You can now just play wasteland again and just repeat the cycle. It's pretty strong. Not what we're wanting here. Right now, I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe a Braid. No More Lies, Preordain, both options. Nettlecyst is good. I don't know if we're really a Nettlecyst deck at the moment. We're kind of just teasing artifacts with a couple of these cards. Although... we do have a couple of good Artifact Matters cards, so we'll take the Nettlecyst. Okay, so Legion Extruder and Golos are both great. I think we're going to take the Golos here. Is an artifact, gets you a land, helps fix. You can pay the cost for its activated ability. I mean, that's just going to be insane all the time. So we'll grab the Golos here. Oh boy, Grim Monolith pick 8. That really tells me that artifact decks are open here. Grim Monolith is an insane mana accelerant. Corey Steelcutter is a great aggro card that's also an artifact, but I think we're just going to go big mana. It's a great pack. Battlesphere is not bad. Probe and Slice are also, well, not so much Slice, but Probe is pretty good. Take the Grim Monolith here. So there's that Show and Tell again. There's also the Talisman that I mentioned earlier. We still don't have any good Show and Tell targets. Talisman just gets us another artifact and can help us ramp into our more expensive things. It is blue as well. Yeah, we'll take the Talisman. Here, the Ketria Triome came back, so that's nice. That's red-blue Tri-land. Now it's between Upheaval and Sunbaked Canyon. We do have that balance that we want to cast. Canyon helps with that. Upheaval can be pretty nice. We have ways to dump our hand back in. I think we'll take the Upheaval. It's definitely a card I like. Portal 2 Phyrexia and Sundering Titan. We'll take the Portal. I don't know if we're going to end up playing it, but there it is. I guess we can take the Enlightened Tutor. Maybe we'll fit that in. Okay, nothing we care about here. Hilariously enough, Legion Extruder could be an option. And there it is. The piece of power we have been waiting for. Wow, this is a great pack too. If we had taken the Show and Tell Atraxa would have been absolutely disgusting. Kappa is fantastic, fantastic finisher in the artifact decks. I'm really hoping we can wield that. There's no way we're passing a piece of power. So Mox Jet going to be the pick here. Pack 3, pick 1. Lotus Petal is good. Spire Bluff, Reckoner, Bankbuster, Kappa. Yeah, Atraxa is insane. But we got to take the Jet, so we'll take the... Just in the same way you don't pass a piece of power like Mox Jet, Oracle of the Alpha effectively power by conjuring the power 9 into your library when it enters the battlefield. That's going to be our slam dunk pick here. I love this card. This is a great pack too. Persist is really strong to reanimate something big. Ragavan, just probably the best one drop in the format. Minsk of Boo is disgusting. One of the strongest planeswalkers for sure. Ancient Tomb, fast mana. Ugin, also a disgusting win con. I can't pass this Oracle though. Oracle is just too good. If we can somehow wheel Ugin or Ancient Tomb or even Minsk and Boo, we're going to be looking real nice here, but we'll see what else we can get. Oh my god, another insane pack. Sorry, choking on myself there. I'm just so bewildered by what we're opening here. Tolarian Academy is going to have to be the pick. But I mean, like, this Emrakul is huge. Displacer Kitten is one of my favorite cards. It's so much fun. Cast a non-creature spell, you get to flicker one of your permanents. With anything with ETBs or Planeswalkers, is just Displacer Kitten just runs away with games. Workshop is, you know, self-explanatory. You know, a land that taps for 3 to play artifacts, you know, can just cast Nettle Cyst on turn 1 if we were able to get those 2 in our opener. Tolarian Academy is just too good to pass up here, though. I really want this Displacer Kitten on the wheel, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, Tezzeret is way too good with the cards that we have here, I think. Particularly Coveted Jewel, we can tap it to add 3 mana, and then Tezzeret's 0 ability can untap an artifact. That's just too nice. Expedition Map with Tolarian Academy, also disgusting. There's a Spell Pierce here. Breach, if we could find a Brain Freeze, Underworld Breach could be insane. MacD is just a solid 2-drop, 2-mana flyer, and it makes your opponent's artifacts and creatures enter tapped. It's just really good to help stave off aggro. Tezzeret's going to be the pick here, though. I think that's going to be it.
In this system.
All right, now we're looking at either 3 steps ahead, Frantic Search, Chromatic Star. I don't know about Stern Scolding personally. I feel like that's a card that can definitely get stuck in your hand depending on the matchup. Hollowed Fountain would also be good. We don't have any fetch lands, but Hollowed Fountain would be good to shore up our mana a bit. We have a ton of cards here. There's definitely some things I want to cut. This is tough. Frantic Search, I think, over 3 steps ahead here. Let's get some card draw. Ooh, Time Warp and Cryptic Command. Ooh, and a third path Iconoclast is also really good for our deck. Man, Cryptic is so good. I think we're going to take the Cryptic over the Time Warp. Time Warp very strong, though. This is a tough one. I don't have any counter magic right now, so I guess I'll take the Cryptic. Here we can pick up a Daze, be pretty happy about that. Oh, some really good green cards. Blue-White Talisman would also be really nice for us, but I think the Daze, we do have a lot of removal. This is tough. The blue-white Talisman would be good. We already have a blue-black, but we're not getting anything else from this pack. So do we want the Daze? I think we want the Daze. Maybe I'll regret that. I really like those Talismans. I think they're really good cards. Flash also goes very well with any of the big cards you can cheat into play, even though this one makes you sacrifice it. Still getting an ETB for 2 mana can be pretty nice. Maybe Elegant Parlor is the play here. Yeah, I think Elegant Parlor over Leyline Binding. Yeah, get a bit more. Oh, did we get that? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, so now Lotus Petal came back, but so did Spire Bluff. I think we'll take that. We need to get a couple more lands here. We have tons of playables. Ooh, Ancient Tomb, but I think the Meticulous Archive just to get another white dual land. We really want to play that balance, so I guess we'll take that. Oh, the Mishra's Workshop. I don't think we're ever casting Emrakul, so Workshop's going to be really good for us here. MacD, okay, Expedition Map to grab our Tolarian Academy is going to have to be the pick here, I think, over Spell Pierce and MacD. Okay, Scolding or Chromatic Star. We'll take a little bit of interaction. We get the Iconoclast. Wow. We got really treated on our wheels here. Once upon a time, we're not going to play that, so... Okay. Let's see where we're at here. We're going to have to make a bunch of cuts. So... Oh, boy. We can effectively treat Mox Jet as a land. We have one white card. Is our mana just that much better without balance? Balance is so good in our deck, though. But, like, we only have two dual lands with white, so we'd kind of have to run the plains. We'd definitely cut a mountain. And now we're looking to cut 7 cards. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if we're an upheaval deck. Like, we could maybe be an upheaval deck. We could probably be an upheaval deck, so... Let's see. I don't think we need Legion Extruder. Maybe we don't want the Stern Scolding. Do we care about Consider that much? Maybe we cut both of those. 4 more cuts. I like all of our 3 drops. I like my 2 drops. We're going to have to cut something here. Maybe we cut Treasure Cruise. Let's cut Treasure Cruise. We have our 2 draw 7s in Wheel and Echo. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want to play Fire Blast. Get that out of here. You make 2 more cuts. Let's cut Fiery Confluence. And the final cut. What is that going to be? This is tough. This is tough. How many artifacts are we sitting on now? 9. That's still reasonable. Wow, this is definitely a tough one. What do I think the weakest card in my deck is right now? Seed Shark is great. Maybe one of my card draw spells. I have Frantic Search along with 2 draw 7s and the Faithless Looting. Maybe I just get rid of Frantic Search. Keep Faithless Looting. Yep, I don't know if that's correct, but that looks like a deck to me. Let's put the Oracle of the Alpha as our deck box image here, and I guess we'll call that good. Is Portal actually that good for us right now? I don't know if it is, honestly. We don't have any good creatures ourselves to really bring back, so it would just be banking on our opponent having good creatures. Yeah, maybe we cut the Portal, and then we can put back in maybe the Frantic Search or Consider. Yeah, let's take Consider. Nice little cheap card draw spell. Yeah, looks good to me. Oh, we don't need to look at that. But we got 8 artifacts still. Any artifacts we're not playing, just the Legion Extruder and then Portal. Legion Extruder is good with both Pinnacle and Third Path, so maybe we fit the Legion Extruder in. Do we just cut balance? We just cut balance, our mana just gets a lot better. Yeah, I don't like to do it, but we're going to cut the balance. Let's just put in a couple more basics. Yeah, I think I like that. It makes our mana so much better. And like, while it is a powerful card... Oh, I did have the Enlightened Tutor, though. I didn't think about that. Oh, so maybe the white is worth running. It's just balance alone, maybe not, but maybe balance and Enlightened Tutor. You can put back these 2 lands. Go like that. Put a plains in. And then recut the Consider. Oh god, then we gotta cut something else too, because we're at 16 lands. What are we getting rid of here? Is it Lightning Bolt? Lightning Bolt's pretty good. Yeah, this is tough. Talisman's just too good to ramp us. Grim Monolith, same thing. I guess the Lightning Bolt, honestly. Like that could be wildly incorrect, but it's what feels right in this moment. It should probably be Upheaval, if I'm being honest. I think having Lightning Bolt is probably better than Upheaval. But the most important thing is that Upheaval is more fun. So that's what we're going to do. Here's our deck. Let's get into the games and see if we can get some wins. Alrighty, gang. Game number 1. We are on the play. And, I mean, this looks like a pretty playable hand. We got a Daze, we got a Talisman, we got Narset, Expedition Map, 2 tap lands, but I think it's keep. So we're going to keep that. We're going to play our blue tap land first, get a Surveil. Hopefully we can get an untapped land. It's a white land, though, which we didn't really need. We really want more blue lands for our Cryptic. Yeah, we really want more blue lands. You know what? I think we keep that on top because then we can get the Talisman online turn 2. And that'll set us up a bit better. Want to play a Savannah. I think we draw our planes. Run the Talisman out. And then the Expedition Map. Pass back to our opponent. Ooh, Ragavan. Yeah, we're gonna Daze that. Yeah, we're gonna Daze that. We're gonna return that to our hand. Puts us back in our mana, but we did play a Talisman, so we're not super hurt. We're just not accelerated anymore. And getting rid of Ragavan helps us out a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna play the Archive. And we're gonna bin that. I don't want another land here. Yeah, we'll just pass. Crack Expedition Map on our end step, or our opponent's end step. Ivora. Okay. Yep. Okay, we'll crack our Expedition Map. Go find our Tolarian Academy. Ooh, Workshop doesn't do anything in our hand right now, actually, so we'll just take the Tolarian Academy. It's another blue land, and we draw the Workshop. Again, not really helping us with much, but that being said, we will... You know, we do need this to get this Iconoclast out, so we're going to play the Parlor. Coveted Jewel. Yeah, that's really nice with our Misho's Workshop, so we'll put that down. So they could potentially hit our Narset for 2, but then they can't draw cards off their blood token, so I think we're just going to run out the Narset here.
I have practiced against many.
We're not going to activate it. We're just going to let it sit. Opponent's going to tap the blood now, yeah. Birds of Paradise. And our Narset.
Fury will only lead you astray.
All right, so now we have a choice. We can, if we play Iconoclast, 2 mana up, and then we can't play Workshop Jewel. So I think we play. We play with the Academy here. I guess so. Gives us 5 mana. We could just slam out the Jewel, but then they're taking it next turn, so it's kind of a tough spot. I guess we'll just run out the Iconoclast. Play Academy. Do we think they can kill our Narset next turn just by attacking? Potentially, it would be nice to get a trigger on it. We could play a haste creature and then we don't even get a trigger on it, but then they wanted to have that up in case they stole our Jewel, but we're kind of in a tough spot here, so Maybe it was better to play the Jewel and let them steal it, and then they wouldn't be able to draw cards. I think that probably would have been the play. So now do we want to activate? I guess we'll just activate.
Keep an open
We
mind.
get a balance. Okay. I don't think we're casting balance here, so we're gonna just pass the turn. It's unfortunate that our opponent knows we have a balance, because that's definitely a card that's best brought up as a surprise. They're definitely going to hold off on dumping out their hand anyways. Do we want to just let them take the Narset? I think so. I think we just let them take the Narset out. Yeah. No blocks. We want to keep our Iconoclast. Actually, we wouldn't be able to block anyways because it has trample, so that's no problem at all. Ooh, Comet, not the card we want to see here. Oof. Roll 3. They get their Ragavan back. Oh boy. This is turning into a bit of a pickle here. So we could play Jewel. Play our island and play Jewel. Also play Workshop and then play Jewel, and then maybe hold up Cryptic as well. Yeah, I like that. Tap this correctly. 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. I guess it didn't matter because our Jewel can tap for 3 of any color, so we get to draw 3 cards. Okay, Seer is a nice pickup for sure. I think we're just holding the Cryptic here, though. We have a lot of mana available. We need 4 for Cryptic, which we can get here. So we have 3 mana we can just do whatever with. So we could Seer... Oh, we can kill Planeswalker. Oh, that's huge. Oh, Seer has to be cast off that. Oh, that's not as good, though. Oh, boy. So we want him... Ugh, this is... I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Do we just kill the Comet? Oh, this is tough. Do we kill the Comet, or do we care about countering? I don't care about countering Ragavan. Yeah, let's just kill the Comet. Kill the Comet. Get another token. Oh, and actually, I didn't even think about that, but that gives us another artifact, so our Academy is now tapping for 4, so that's really nice. So, okay, we can just go to combat and get in with our Iconoclast. And now we can hold up Cryptic for whatever shenanigans they have on this turn. So that turned out pretty good for us, actually. Balance still not really doing much here, but that's okay. When it goes to combat, they're going to attack with the birds to take the Jewel. Do I want to let them draw these cards? Oof. Maybe not. The next turn I can... they might play something really good here, though. Man, it's tough. Do I keep the Jewel? If I'm keeping the Jewel next turn, they're just going to... They can still just take it the following turn, so I guess we'll just let them take it here, whatever. Maybe that was a misplay. I mean, letting your opponent draw 3 cards is never good, so... Now they have a ton of mana. Luckily, we can still counter whatever they play. Okay, they're going to Lightning Helix our Iconoclast. Do we let them do that? we counter it, we make another token. I guess we'll just let him do that. I'm really holding up this Cryptic to stop them from playing something really impactful. Like, they have 5 mana available, so definitely play something good. I mean, they need to play a creature, or else we can just steal the jewel back next turn. Okay, well, maybe they have a flash creature. I think we just go to combat here and take our jewel back. If they flash in a creature, we'll counter it. Yeah, that's getting countered for sure. Actually, what does that do? All cards in the graveyard on the bottom of their library. Oh, he is hard casting it, yeah, so we're going to counter that. Counter target spell. And do we draw here? Yeah, let's draw. I don't think we care about tapping their Ivora. If he wants to kill one of our tokens, he can. Okay, perfect. Draw a bunch of cards. We get that back. Go to damage. Okay, now we're looking pretty good. Let's play out our island. 3. Do we have any? We don't have any artifacts to cast, so our workshop's pretty useless here. We could tap everything. Upheaval. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. If we were to upheaval right now, that screws our opponent pretty bad. We shouldn't have played a land, so I guess we're not upheavaling this turn. So maybe we play out Urza. And then what? And then what? We could do Urza Seed Shark. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Urza. Then we'll play the Chromos Seed Shark. He has Karakas, though. I didn't think about that. It's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll play the Chromos Seed Shark out as well. I think. Yeah. I guess we just want to get a flyer in play so we can block the birds. If he wants to Karakas our Urza, that's fine. Yep. Still, 4 mana to make a 4/4. It's not the end of the world. He's gonna dash the Ragavan. He's gonna attack with everything. We need to block stuff here. Oh, we can't. Yes. That was dumb. So they're getting the jewel back. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna kill the birds, and then I think we're gonna block the Ragavan. We're just playing hot potato with this jewel. We block the Ivora, they probably just Karakas it back into hand and they still get the jewel. Wow, they just scoop. Okay. All right, we'll take that. Nice game 1 victory there, even though we let our opponent draw like 6 or 9 cards off the jewel, but still came out on top. Let's go to game number 2. All right, guys. Game numero dos. I am pretty torn on this hand. I'm leaning towards keep because turn 2 we can play Grim Monolith, and then turn 3 we can play the jewel, which seems pretty strong. Enlightened Tutor's not great in this hand, I guess, but I think we're going to keep it and just see if we can make this work. I mean, turn 3 Coveted Jewel seems pretty strong. If we're playing against Boros aggro, we might be a little screwed, but we will continue. Yeah, Urza is definitely a keep here. That's fantastic. Ooh, fast bond. Oh boy, this could be over pretty quick. Okay, opponent's playing a bunch of lands. We'll play our mountain and get our Grim Monolith out there. Please no counter, please no counter. Let's go. Okay, he's gonna cycle Lorien Reveal to get another land. Okay. On with the fast bond. Does he have something else to do with the fast bond? Okay, Tamiyo's not bad.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor to seek
What's he gonna
and
name?
find.
Ancestral Recall. Oof. Okay. One with one card in hand. Oh, there's the workshop as well. Jeez. I'm really tempted to go Island Urza. They don't have anything to attack us with though, so maybe just getting the Jewel out right now is the way to go. So let's do that. Let's go Coveted Jewel. Refill our hand. 2 lands is definitely not what we wanted to see there. We can still cast the Urza, so we're going to do that. Yeah. And then we can even Enlighten Tutor too, actually, so that's kind of nice. I honestly don't know what we're trying to hit off Enlighten Tutor at this point, but we're just going to cast it anyways. We could have saved that, I guess. What do we want here? We just want some action, like I guess maybe Golos or Nettlecyst. Yeah, maybe Golos. We can just abuse our Mishra's Workshop more. We have the Narset, so any draw 7 we pick up now is going to be insane.
Let me aid your research.
He's really digging for that Ancestral Recall. Is it Titania? There's the Crucible. Okay, so now things get scary. This is what I was talking about during the draft, the Fast Bond Crucible combo. This is... opponent's got a ton of land and not much to do with it. Permanent cards. He gets the Nadu. That's nice. Lands he can cast from the graveyard. Play the Nadu. There's nothing to target the Nadu with right now, so... opponent's just not holding back. He wants to throw all these lands out there. We get the Golos. So we could Narset and Golos this turn. Okay, let's Narset first, I guess.
If you wish to surrender,
And then
I understand.
down tick, try and find a way to deal with this Nadu.
Meditate and prepare.
Oh, Echo of Eons is very good here. Opponent might just kill it next turn. Well, he's going to kill the Narset next turn, that's for sure. But that might be fine. Let's take the Echo, I guess. We'll play an island. We can cast Golos. Search for a land. Put Tolarian in tapped. And then... You want a Legion Extruder? I guess we do. We're not blocking anything with Golos anyways, so... yeah, this is good actually. We can kill his spawn. He gets to draw a card, unfortunately, because it's the first card. Oh my god, Craterhoof. Well, it's not really scary when he doesn't have much of a board, but... need to hit his Tammy so he can't minus it.
Stop interrupting me.
then that's kind of it. Like, our opponent can play Crater Hoof. He's gonna dig for Ancestral again, I'm sure. 15 cards left. Yeah.
To the library.
Maybe he's looking for something else now to combo. No, he still wants the Ancestral. Oh, and he gets the Wasteland, so he can kill 3 of our lands. Oof. That hems us pretty good. It was only a matter of time before he got it. Luckily, we can still cast our Echo. Oh no, we can't. Temporary attacks. Attacks you. So if he attacks the... Okay, so he gets to choose between taking the Jewel. Well, he can't take the Jewel, honestly, because then he can't draw cards. That's annoying. But nothing we can do about that, so... Hopefully he attacks us trying to take the Jewel. And then, he can't draw cards. Oh, boy. So he takes the Jewel, but I then just to get to take it back next turn. Like, yeah, you can Crater Hoof for a blocker. But, I mean, I'm still taking that Jewel back, I guess, right? What are you doing, bro? What is it? Why does he keep doing this?
Put thoughtfulness before action.
That's pretty good. Mox Jet. Oh yeah, let's take the Mox Jet. We can play the Mox Jet, pump our token up to a 5/5, and then he has to... Oh, actually, we can cast this, and then he can't even... Oh, hold on. We need to think about this for a second. Do we want to play Pinnacle? Or do we want to... No, I think we want to cast Echo here, so we're just going to go to combat and swing with both. He'll block the Golos, but that's fine. Okay, he's going to trade there. Yeah, nothing I can... It doesn't do anything for me, so... Okay. And then Wheel of Fortune. No, I want to do... Hold on, how much? 3, 6, 7 mana. So I can Faithless Looting. I have 3 red. Red, black. Yeah, okay. So I can Faithless Looting, draw 2 cards. We can discard our lands. We can then play Pinnacle Emissary, which we should have done first. That was a punt. Whoops. Oh well. And in fact, maybe we should have warped the Pinnacle Emissary. I'm getting ahead of myself here. But either way. Refill our hand, opponent gets 1 card. You know what? We may have been able to have milled them out there if we could have done that differently. Because Echo of Eons makes them shuffle their library back in, or their graveyard back in their library, so they'd have more cards. And they get the Jewel back here too. It's definitely an interesting game. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to win next turn somehow. Because he can just make infinite... Oh, I have Upheaval though. God, so he... If he has... No, he doesn't have Crater Hoof in hand. It's in the bin, right? Okay. So we can make infinite tokens, and I can Upheaval next turn and bounce them all. But then he just has fast spawn, so we can just play out everything again. So I don't know if that actually helps. Man, it's tough. Six, 5 threes. Oof. 6 is insane for him right now. Now I really wish I had Lightning Bolt in my deck. Is he a way to gain life? Or can he win this turn somehow? Does he have Zurin Orb or something? He can get the... Duh. GG. Wow. That was a game. Holy shit. Just goes to show the power level of these games you can get in Power Cube is absolutely insanity. I probably could have done a couple things differently there to maybe get a better result, but that was a game. All right, on to game 3. All right, game number 3 here. We're on the play again. We have Pinnacle Emissary, Legion Extruder, Seer, Exhibition Map, and an expensive Upheaval. But this seems, call me crazy, this seems like a reasonable keep, so I'm going to keep this. It's probably not even crazy. I think this is a reasonable keep. But, oh, that's a nice card too. Okay. Let's see what we can get done here. If we can set up with our Iconoclast and our Emissary and then start dumping out cards, like, it's go pretty well. Where's this Saga turn 1? Okay. Does he have some sort of other accelerant? So I think we're just getting the Iconoclast online here. That's kind of dumb. He has a Pyrite Spellbomb. I don't know why I just run that out there to die, but here we are. Here we are. Pretty much just saying, yeah, kill my Iconoclast. Oh, and he's going to make a copy of it. Love that. Coveted Jewel. Okay, I think we just have to Legion Extruder their Iconoclast. We'll get it for 2. Really hoping to draw a land here. Ooh, Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay. So opponent's going to look to go off here with some sort of combo, perhaps Breach, Brain Freeze. But they're going to be a few turns away from that still, so... Yeah, we drew the land. It is a tap land. So I think we're going tap land. We're going to warp our Emissary, cast Expedition Map. Yeah, I guess that's fair. He's not an artifact, so we're just eating that. Knew it was going to happen. Is what it is. Tezzeret we will keep on top. We're going to warp in the Emissary. And then play map. And Mystical Tutor. Yikes. Yikes. It's a Tinker. Oh boy. We, ladies and gentlemen, very well could be dead next turn. If he plays a Sundering Titan, I think we just scoop. Oh, it's a Citadel. Okay, that's just as scary. But allows us to survive a bit longer here. So we could map for Larian Academy. We have 4 mana available. We can Tezzeret. Yeah, that seems fine. Or we're Pinnacle Emissary for... Okay, let's go 1, 2. Activate. Keep the red available so we can cast that. Grab the Tolarian. Play the Tolarian. Play Pinnacle Emissary. Right, because I don't think we want Tezzeret right now. Next turn we can Tezzeret and get our Grim Monolith. Oh no, we can't. It's 1 or less. Okay, so we can get Mox Jet, I guess. Okay, Manamorphose. Let's see what they're doing here. Currency Converter. Off the top. The 1 ring off the top. They might have Brain Freeze in hand already, to be honest. If they have Freeze and Breach in hand already, we are dead this turn, I believe. With them having 10 life remaining. Brazen Borrower to return our Emissary. Draw discards. Okay, it looks like they're finishing up for the turn. Okay. Tap land. So we could play Tezzeret. Activate. Get our Mox Jet. Have 4 mana. What's a Citadel? They return that to hand, they're kind of screwed. I don't think I want to upheaval just yet, though. I want to get my Jewel online. He has nothing to attack me with this turn, so like maybe that's a play. Okay, let's cast Jewel. Okay, we'll play a land. We'll warp this in. We're gonna cast Tezzeret. We're gonna untap Jewel. Then we're going to cast Narset.
My prowess
Then we're
is
going to
unmatched by my
down tick
peers.
Narset. I guess. Yeah, might as well.
Hone your prowess.
Oh yeah, Day's huge. Okay. Now the opponent knows we can just counter the next spell that they... Well, I guess they don't have mana, but... Narset hoses them pretty bad, though. Okay, well, he can pay to not get dazed by that, so... Draw like a Dak Phaeton next turn and steal their ring, I guess. Can't really steal Grim Monolith because they'll just tap it. Exile target artifact. That's not fun. But we can't daze it, so... Bye-bye, Jewel. Better than them taking it, I guess. But that kind of squashes our upheaval plan. Okay. Just really wanted to get rid of our flyer. Is he going off this turn? Like, okay. I was like, I don't know what he's at here. Like, we're still winning. Yeah, sweet. We'll take that on to game 4. Okay, game number 4 here. We have a balance in our opening hand, which isn't great, but Pinnacle with expedition map on turn 2 to get a Tolarian. Academy seems good, so I think we're just going to keep it. If we don't end up casting balance at all, then so be it. Opponent's also on an artifact-y style deck, it looks like. Mystical Tutor. Equally as useless as the bounce right now, so we draw our 2 white cards in the first 8 cards of our deck. Love that for us. So now we're just going to warp in this. Get our expedition map online. Token. Okay, then the turn's gonna end. Next turn we can cast the Emissary, and then on the following turn get Grim Monolith out, make another token. Oh boy, okay, turn 3 Tinker, so we're dead. I'm assuming. Thundering Titan or some giant, disgusting non-creature artifact that's just gonna wreck us, like a Bolus of Citadel. Ooh, Catholic Cannoneer, okay. Okie dokie. Oh, there's a Sapphire. And an Opal, okay. He's growing that up real good. If only I had a way to sacrifice my creature so I could... I guess I can't get white anyways, so... Shit. Now is it worth it to... not go for... Yeah, I think I go for a white mana source here now, because I really need to deal with that Kappa Cannoneer. So... let's just get the tap land. Don't need an island, that's for sure. And we'll get in. Got a pretty serious clock staring us down here. Yep. Yeah. Gosh. 2. Oh boy, I think we have to go on the get the Echo online. We need to cast the balance though is the problem, but like it's not doing anything for us right now because we have this stupid creature that we don't want now. It's funny how that works. Bother. Okay. Man, this is really rough. I guess we're just casting the Monolith. Saying go. I guess we kind of play a land too. Why not? Mystical Tutor. Love to see that. I think this is going to be over pretty quick here for us. They get to iteration on our end step as well. Oh no, this is it's a sorcery. It's their main phase now. What are they going to exile? I write Spellbomb. Please tell me you're going to crack it and kill my thing somehow. By some miracle. By some miracle, tell me you just want to cheese me harder and kill my 1/1. No, he's going to save it for the... No, I can't kill the Emissary, though.
Soon, this system will be mine.
Oh. we had a hope that they would somehow kill our 1/1, but makes perfect sense that they do not care about it.
Work harder.
Yes. Okay, let's see. See what we can get here to save our soul. Legion Extruder does it. Legion Extruder does it. That's fantastic. Okay, we live to see another day. should have gotten in for one first, I guess, but I just wanted to get that off right away. If the 1 damage comes to bite me, so be it. But use 2 cards to keep. I think I'll bin the Echo, honestly. Well, that was a nice little play. Let's see if we can stay alive now. Ugh. That's not going to help us stay alive at all.
My will is my
This doesn't have haste. Wait, does it have haste? Oh, it has haste. Of course. Of course. Oh boy. Alright, well. We stemmed it off for a while, but Tinker turn 3 into a Kappa is pretty tough to beat, so on to the next one. Alright, game number 5. We are on the draw. Let's do or die here. We're 2-2. I took out the Pinnacle Emissary and put in Frantic Search. One, because my play with Pinnacle Emissary pretty much lost us the game last game. And 2, I just feel like I'm not casting enough artifacts to make the Emissary really that value. I have the Iconoclast, which is just non-creature, so a little bit better. I was just thinking how I haven't even seen the Oracle yet. And Academy does nothing right now, so I don't technically have mana to cast it. I think I pass up this hand, so really hope to draw a land or an artifact. And we're playing against Boros, so oh, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, maybe not Boros. Blue-white aggro, maybe? I don't know what's happening here, but we're gonna continue on. Oh boy. Kraken map for what? Oh yeah, definitely for Expedition map. Or for Expedition map for Mishra's Workshop. To cast Argolos better. Cast Golos next turn, actually, that puts up a brick wall for the creatures, so it will definitely be a target for their removal spells, but I need to get a blocker down here, so. Oh, balance. Oh man. If we had white mana here, we'd slam the balance, no problem, but I don't want to keep taking 5, so I think we just have to Workshop Golos. Pray they don't have like Caracas or either of the 1 mana exile effects. Okay, we get a white land here. Take the white blue lands. Really for Narset. Narset good with Echo, but so expensive, all things considered. Does that help us here? I think it does. We'll take it. Honestly, like them killing our Golos seems pretty nice now if they're gonna blow a removal spell on it. That's us. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't have much to do now. So here we can Oracle. Not really doing much else. Yeah, let's just Oracle. Do you want Oracle or do you want to save it? Watch out for balance value. Maybe we play the. I don't even know what anymore. Like I don't know what to do here. We could Tezzeret. Oh, maybe maybe that's what we do. Maybe we play the Tezzeret, bait them into killing it.
My empire will span the stars.
Mox Jet going.
Grants me power. All too easy.
No attacks. Can't believe I hit almost hit all attacks there. Yeah, I think he's going to be inclined to attack the Tezzy now. He's going to crew with the... Oh no, he's just going to draw. Okay. Draw a pass. Now we can play the Academy. And we're just going tap, untap, tap,
My
Oracle.
control is absolute.
And I'm gonna play Narset. And
There
we
are so many
minus
mysteries to uncover. I have just the
C
trick for this.
Ancestral Recall. Yeah, that's definitely the play. No, we can't cast it because it costs 2, but nevertheless, we will take it. Median, okay.
This
That'll
is
be a problem in a
prime day for
turn.
justice. I can do this.
Oh, that could actually be really good. Okay. Start off by casting Ancestral.
I am power. This technology is advanced. I am in charge here. My network is already vast.
All right, I just realized I've completely zoned out this entire turn and have not said a single word and was whistling myself to myself. Big ups on me. Great content creator here. That was a turn. We did a lot of things. kind of zoned out and forgot I was even recording a video, if I'm being completely honest. So, Alex, you enjoyed that one. Opponent's just playing more white aggressive things. It's kind of interesting. It's like they're playing Boros aggro, but Azorius aggro instead, which like I'm kind of down for, if I'm being honest. My balance is looking not great now with all the cards they're playing.
I am blessed by the gods.
Or all the creatures they're playing, rather. Gonna crew. Okay, let's see what you got. Probably gonna hit my. He's all swinging all at me. Yeah, fair enough. He's gonna endure. I don't even remember what that means. Gonna get a make a 1/1 counter. Okay, past the blockers. I guess we will block here, here, and take 8. Or do we take 9 and kill this thing? I guess that's what we do. Okay. Honestly, like, not too bad. We need to get an upheaval is what we really need. We're gonna frantic search here. Actually, maybe we have tons of mana. Let's just wait. Okay, Parlor. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to hit Narset just to get a little look-see-loo? I guess so. Okay, Narset. Cryptic Command. That's going to be too good, so let's take Cryptic. Okay, now we want to get this guy and this guy online. Okay, tap the Sapphire, tap the Mountain, play this. We'll untap the Sapphire.
Work hard.
We'll tap Sapphire, tap Jet, tap Islands, play the Chromho Seed Shark. And then play another land. I guess we can. Faithless Looting costs Black Lotus, so this costs a ton of land. But let's just do that. We'll make a bunch of tokens. 20 cards in our deck, so we're not going to mill ourselves out or anything.
My network is already.
Let's discard Parlor Island. Let's untap. Oh, I should tap Tolarian Academy. I'm stupid. Ah, I always forget that. Cast an Emerald.
There is no bow to your new. My will is my own.
Then go next. And we can just attack him. I guess we've threatened Gideon. Tons of things to block with. We don't need Catcher Triome. Next, he's going to chump to keep the Gideon alive, I'm sure. Yep. We have a disgusting amount of mana available still. Like, we could Time Twister, but maybe we just want to hold up Cryptic and play it safe. Opponent's going to draw 1 card. We can counter whatever it is that he's going to play, and he knows it. We'll just counter and tap. Counter and tap or counter and return? Where do we draw? Counter and return his token. I guess that's the best value there. Then he can't flip a Johnny. Yeah, he just scoops. Sweet. Okay. I don't think I played that as cleanly as I could have. Definitely not, but got the result. We stay alive for 1 more. We're 3-2. We need to get to 4 wins. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're here for game number 6. We are 3-2. We are going to be on the play, and this hand looks disgusting. We're going to have a turn 3 Coveted Jewel. As long as we're not playing against Boros aggro, like we could run away with this game. So let's get her done. Or turn 2 Coveted Jewel, sorry, because we're just going to turn 1 Grin Monolith. Pray they don't have a way to destroy that. And then cast our Coveted Jewel. Like, hopefully they're playing a slow deck and we can pop off here with a Mana Crypt. Okay, and they tap it for a Talisman, right? And nothing. Okay. That's good for us. 3, 4, 5. So we need the next mana. And we're slamming the Jewel. Let's see if they have a better turn 2 than draw 3. Oh, baby. That is huge.
My purpose is clear.
Untap the Jewel.
Make yourself useful.
Do we play the Legion Extruder? I think so. Do we just play map and then sack map? Maybe we just play map and sack map for Tolarian Academy.
All too easy.
I should have waited to do that though. Should have waited to do that, but it is what it is. Although, like, we're not really doing much currently. I guess we're trying to get our Tezzeret to go off. Grief. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I can't take... Okay, so we can take Legion Extruder, which is pretty mid of him to take. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, we'll play Tolarian Academy. We'll cast Oracle. Conjure the Power 9. And then, yeah, we're just untapping Monolith and saying go, I guess.
I am.
We got nothing else to do. Let's hope opponent can lose some flips here. I played a draft, played one before this game, and I lost every single flip with my Mana Crypt, and it was insane. Do I trade the Grief here to keep my Jewel? I think I do. Oh, I can't because it's got Menace. I can't because it has Menace. Oh, he's gonna ninjutsu it too? Damn. Oh, God. That was a huge turn for that. I think we're gonna lose just off that alone. Oh, boy. They're gonna hit something good too, I can just tell. Mox Ruby and Enlightened Tutor. Well, at least it wasn't Ancestral Recall or Time Walk. Ugh. This is not looking good now. We got nothing to do. Like, we don't have any powerful cards. Like, we played some powerful cards, but we don't have any way to really pop off with them. I mean, I guess we get our Jewel back next turn. But oh, God. He can cast that right now, so he's gonna kill our Oracle, and then we don't get our Jewel back, which is really unfortunate. Oh wait, no, it's on top. Never mind. Okay, that's on top, so that card's in his hand, so our Oracle's dead. Yeah, it's gonna be a GG, I think. No way to get our Jewel back. We need to draw something. Like, we literally need to draw like Ancestral Recall here to draw a bunch of cards, and then something else to do with it, or else we're pretty screwed. You know, that kind of helps. That kind of helps. Now the question is, do we play the land? Like, we're probably don't need to play the land here. So do we I guess we tap, untap, tap for red, cast Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, we got a balance. Balance is nice. So are all these other cards that we have. So we can play that. Get Sapphire for free. We can play Narset.
I am in charge here.
White. No, we don't have white mana to balance. Do we Time Twister anyways? I think we do. I think we do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
This
Let
technology
me cast
is vast,
Narset.
but explosive.
And then we cast Time Twister.
The focused and disciplined encounter
And our
no
opponent gets hosed.
obstacles.
He's putting stuff in his graveyard too. Like, that was a huge turn for us. Okay. We can still technically cast Ancestral
So
Recall,
you
but I don't know if that does much for us right now. We have 6 cards in hand, so we'll go up to 8. But then, like, we're not really doing much after that. We really want to kill that thing, but we don't have any red mana, which is unfortunate. So we're going to have to take a hit. Narset's going to get bopped. Ah, it's too bad we don't have red mana. Well, yeah. It's unfortunate our Narset's going to die because getting a Wheel of Fortune off with the Narset would have been really nice, but it is what it is. He's going to cycle. That was an oops for sure. He's just going to hit me. Okay. Two lands. That's huge. Oh, that was so huge. I don't have a way to stop that, so. Okay. Land. Yeah, he's just gonna scoop. I was gonna ult my Tezzeret, and he was gonna get hosed again, so. Okay, we got the win. That was scary. It looked like they had a pretty strong start there, but we were able to pull it out. There we go. On to the next. All right, everyone. We are on game number 7 here. We are 4-2, so any wins past this is just pure gravy for us. We've paid for our draft. This does not look like a keepable opening hand, so we're gonna mulligan this. This looks much better. I think we're just pitching the mountain here, honestly. Yeah. So the Elegant Parlor first. Lane Tutor. Yeah, we can keep that on top, I guess. Ragavan. That's fun. Spire Bluff. I think we're just going to get rid of that right now. See you later. Yeah, Johnny,
Beautiful day,
arguably
brother.
more annoying. And now we're just playing Talisman Seiko. Yikes. This in for 3. It does nothing. Okay, like that. We got our mountain. Really would have liked to see a island there for potential dazing, but I guess can't be choosers. We're gonna play the Chrome Host Seed Shark. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. All right, it sticks. We'll just pass. Okay, what artifact do we want here? Oh boy. Okay, well, we will Enlighten Tutor, I guess, just to get a little bit of value. Yeah, I guess we want the Legion Extruder here to kill his creature. Oh, he casts his own Enlightened Tutor. Okay. Oh, he's got Sneak Attack. Oh, boy. I was so confused what happened there. Sneak Attack. No mana to sneak anything in. We can Legion Extruder. Kill his Ajani. And then we are at the mercy of whatever the hell he's going to sneak attack in here. Okay, clench our buttholes. Oh god, it's an Archon. Oh, Jesus. I think we just discard the days now because he's got so much mana. Yeesh. Okay, well, we're taking 8 here, going down to 3. Actually, we're not. Okay, he doesn't see it. If he has removal, we're just dead. Do we live? You just have like Lightning Bolt to finish us off or something? Literally any burn spell, pretty much. Okay. Alright, what are we gonna draw? That doesn't do much for us, I'm not gonna lie. But we will cast it and pass the turn. Gotta keep our creature back for potential blocks. Actually, I guess we could have attacked with it and Legion Extruded. That's a punt. That is a punt. Oh boy, we really want to draw a Coveted Jewel here. So bad. Yeah, that's not a Coveted Jewel. We just hold land and pass. Like, we have more than enough mana to do nothing with right now, so. Opponent's thinking. Wandering Emperor. Yeah, that's just gonna.
Energy of battle, then guiding.
Yeah, that just kills us because they.
Let your blade do the talking.
First strike. I mean, like, we're gonna survive, but not by much. Oh.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Almost tapped our mana wrong there. Not that it makes a difference for us right now, but. Okay. He's gonna tap his Abandoned Air Temple, and then everything we have just dies. Oh, we need like an Upheaval or. I don't even know what we need. We need too much. I think we're just screwed here. I don't think there's a single card we can draw. I mean, we have it, so. Wait, what? What just happened here? Why does it say we can cast this? It's 6 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why can't I cast this now? I'm confused. Why can I cast this? Oh, because I'm tapping that for red because I'm stupid. Jesus. Pull it together, Pinky. I mean, Upheaval is the one card that saves us there, so... I mean, does it really save us, though? Like, we can't even play a land. I should have played the land the previous turn, then. That's definitely a bit of a punt. Yep. Got discarded. Wow, 3 cards. 4 cards. Okay, that upheaval was pretty solid. We're going to have to draw pretty well to catch up here. That's a good start. Alright, Elegant Parlor. See what we have on top. So currently we're looking turn 2 Monolith. And turn 3 we have 6 mana. We can do Extruder and Alpha. Maybe that's good enough to keep on top though. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Yeah, I had to do that actually, because otherwise we just die. So good thing we decided to keep that on top. I think we're still dead here, though. They could have any number of... Yep. Alright. Alright. Well, maybe I shouldn't have kept that hand. I don't know. Either way, we got to 4 wins. I made many misplays along the way, which is par for the course, especially for these Powered Cube drafts. There's just so much going on. Your brain's got to work overtime. But it was still a really fun deck to play. There's the list. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you again next time.